Cheers.
Cheers.
You look good.
I am good.
So how have you been?
Good.
How's work? You know I've always admired your work, right?
Thank you. Why did you ask me here, Michael? It's been 5 years.
I've been thinking about you a lot, and I'm just gonna come to the point. You know I always wanted a family, right? And kids. And as you know, Susan already has children from her first marriage and isn't particularly keen to do that again, but she understands how important it is for me to have a child of my own. So she's agreed to look into surrogacy, and then she'll adopt with me.
Great. I mean, that's great. Well, why surrogacy, though? Why don't you just do fertility with Susan?
Even if she was prepared to go through pregnancy again, which she's not, she's too old. You know, doctors said it just wouldn't work with her eggs.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I know you froze your eggs, and I was wondering I wanted to ask you if we could use your eggs to have a baby.
Oh my God. I thought you invited me here to apologize.
I know I'm springing this on you.
It's wildly inappropriate. I don't even know what to say. What does Susan say about this?
I haven't asked Susan yet. I wanted to see if you were open to it before I even...
See, this has always been the problem with you, Michael. You're married, and you should be having this conversation with Susan before you talk to me.
Yeah, but why stir the pot if it's not even a viable option?
Because she's your wife, and if you think she might get upset about it, then there's probably something to discuss.
This is actually one of the things I always loved about you, your ability to see all sides of things.
Oh, God. This is ridiculous. I mean, I thought maybe since we were both with other people that we could be friends or something, but you still drive me crazy.
You used to drive me crazy. It's a good thing.
You remember why I had to freeze my eggs, right? Because I developed cervical cancer because of something I got from you, who I thought I was in a monogamous relationship with, and it turns out you were sleeping with your ex, who was sleeping with God knows who else.
I said sorry for that, and I paid for it. By losing you.
I paid for it by having a hysterectomy at 28. The doctors think it's great because they can just stop the cancer. But you have no idea what it's like to be a woman who always wanted children. And thank God we live in a day and age when people can harvest eggs and freeze them and use them later. But it still means I can't carry my own baby. And it means that every time I date, I have to tell a man. And there are men who have just ended it then and there because they wanted to find a woman to have a baby with. And now I have Dan, and he loves me, and he doesn't sleep with other people, and he doesn't want kids. And I've got a niece and nephew in my life who I love, and everything's really, really good. And you have the gall to walk into my life?
Look, I hear you. I should have apologized before jumping in, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. But don't you see, it's because you're such an amazing woman that I'm asking you to make this baby with me. This could be the last chance you have to have a child of your own, and Susan and I, we will raise it. You and Dan wouldn't have to do a thing. Will you just think about it? Please. Rebecca. Yeah, we're gonna get this to go.
Look at this one.
Oh!
This is mine. It actually was like this one. What? Look at the rubber band.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna make a special one for you. I made this one by myself.
Did? Oh.
Wow, look at you guys. You are not in bed yet.
They're gonna go brush their teeth right now.
Jamie.
Everything is
Jamie,
seriously
Jamie,
under
Jamie,
control. Rebecca. Okay. Oh,
thank you so much for helping get through the bad bags. I have no idea why they're so wound up right now.
They ate like 75 of these.
It's nights like this that I think 3 adults to 2 kids is the correct ratio.
I'm happy to help, and you know that.
I told Bex that she's not allowed to leave until we finish talking about this.
You can't knock that gene pool. Michael is a bit of a narcissist, but he is gorgeous. And a little mini Bex running around. A little cousin for Ava and Jamie. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah, but you're imagining that Rebecca's going to be raising this kid, like another Beckworth for the Beckworth bunch. But it's Michael and his wife who'll be raising this child, and we don't even know what that family's like.
No, guys, there's really nothing to discuss. Susan would never agree to this. I was just so shocked that he asked, and I wanted to vent, but it's... Wait, but this is not out of character for him. Don't you remember he was pushing you to have a baby with him when you first started dating?
Yeah, right. And now Mr. I can't fully commit is actually married to someone and is trying to reel you back in.
Unbelievable. He talked with Susan. She's interested. They'll take full responsibility for the child, financially and otherwise. I can be as involved as I want. I can decide if I want to be known as the biological mother. Wow.
You keep singing and I can't go to sleep. I am not. Jimmy says he's gonna get the Lego pirate ship for his birthday, but I want it first.
Back to bed. You are meant to be asleep right now. If you're not asleep in 5 minutes, there will never be another Lego in this house ever again. Oh my God. Count your blessings.
I've been counting my blessings. I'm really, really lucky. I have so much. Wow, this thought of actually having my own child is hitting me. I gotta go talk to Dan. See you later. I love you guys.
I love you. Call me later.
Okay.
Hey,
How's your gig?
it's okay. Bit of a classic rock crowd.
Classics for a reason.
How did your thing go with Michael?
It was fine.
What do you want?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You know, he didn't just call you up to mend fences, right? Thank you.
Remember those eggs I froze a long time ago?
Yeah. Remember I wrote a little ditty about it, Eggs on Ice? Great title for a song, remember? Eggs on ice. Stuck in frozen paradise. And she smells real nice. 'Cause she's got those eggs on ice. Anyway, what about him?
He asked me if I would give him my egg so he could have a baby with Susan.
What did you tell him?
I said no.
You said no.
Yeah. No. I'm thinking about it.
Why can't they just adopt?
It's always been important for Michael to have his own biological children, and that's actually why he broke up with Susan the first time around, because she already had kids and she didn't want any more, but now things have changed, and she will have kids with him, but her eggs are too old, and then he remembered my eggs.
No, well, then he could just forget your eggs.
Except, the thing is, I know you don't want kids. This might be a way that I could have a child of my own. And and you would have no legal or financial responsibility at all. Think about what a great uncle you are to James and Ava. You love them. I mean, you...
This guy, he just one little dinner thing and he just pulled you right back in, this guy. I mean, you don't think that he's possibly just trying to get you back?
No.
You don't?
No. He knows that I'm with you and he's with Susan. No.
You don't know, man.
Well, he might not be the most faithful person in the world, but I am, so...
Why would you want to have a kid with someone who's not the most faithful?
Because even if he's a shitty partner, I think he would be a really good dad. He's smart and he's charming and he's got, a good set of values, but funny.
All right, enough about how great he is. Okay, it's great. I need to process it, okay? Just give me a minute. You're happy, right?
Yes.
I love you, you love me, we're all good, right? Because I love our lives together. Why mess it up with a kid?
Why would a kid mess it up? Maybe it would enhance our life. And I was driving home thinking about it, and it was like a ray of sunlight burst through me, thinking about having another little Beckwith running around. And I thought maybe this is a way that it could work for everybody.